Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version Sue here. Capcom presents the A button. Capcom presents pressing the A button. We are playing Ace Attorney. We are finally doing it. After finishing Danganronpa, people pestered me for several years to play Ace Attorney, and I'm finally getting around to it. I'm finally getting around to Ace Attorney. It's happening. It's real. We've moved from the school trial and the class trials. Now let's see if we can take that knowledge into a real court of... I have no idea. I have no idea how this game works, how this franchise works, how any of this works. The game seems loud, I will say that. I'm just going to turn down the volume ever so slightly, because wow, game seems loud. But yes, we're finally doing it. We're moving on to more visual novels, even though I've done other visual novels as well. But this is the hyped one. Also Zero Escape, which will happen at some point. But we're getting in there. We are doing Ace Attorney. I have no idea what to expect. Like, I know Phoenix Wright is a lawyer, and he does punches and kicks and shouts objections. You know, because MVC 3. But I don't know about, like, anything about how this game works. I know it's a visual novel. I know that it's law. I know nothing about it beyond that. This is something that people have told me to play for a long ass time, so I've deliberately avoided learning anything about it, because I knew I was going to play it for all you lovely people out here. I knew it was going to happen at some point, so I've stayed really far away from learning a single goddamn thing about this franchise. So, going in knowing basically the least amount that is possible for me to know. I don't even... Trying to make the thumbnail for other characters, I still don't know any of their names. I just saw the box art for this game, and I'm just like, okay, well, it's kind of covered up. I got to move it around. So I just cut out those frames of pictures and Google searched that image, and I try to find just bigger or better pictures to make the thumbnails for. I don't even know any of the characters' fucking names other than Phoenix Wright. So, you know... We are going in with this knowing absolutely goddamn nothing, as you can see up in there. Obviously, no spoilers, because I know goddamn less than nothing about this franchise. But we're doing this. This is the trilogy on the Switch. So this was like a Game Boy game that became a DS game that became ported to everything that ever existed with the trilogy, right? And I'm gonna have to go back to the DS and 3DS for like investigations, and I think every game after 3. And there's a lot of games in this franchise is what I'm trying to say. There's the new ones that are like old time Sherlock Holmes stuff that's new on the Switch. We're gonna go through all that. GBA to DS to everything including smart fridges. Honestly, you're probably not even exaggerating about the smart fridge thing. You're probably not even exaggerating about that, I bet. So let's start this shit, shall we? So there's one game, there's two games, and there's three games. Oh, the logo bothers me. Oh, the logo bothers me so much. Hey, Metroid's blind Ace Attorney playthroughs are always fun. I hope it's fun. This is, okay, I'm now realizing this is bothering me so much more than it should. Nostalgia is real with this series for me. This sounds like some Game Boy Advance fucking sound effects, by the way, I'll say. Sup, beloved blind Ace Attorney playthrough. Woo! This bothers me so much. The puns, I literally said earlier in chat that I'm banning people if they don't speak in puns, so I'm very excited for the puns. Hannibal's in chat. Hannibal can confirm how much I love the pun. But why? Why is like the bolded, highlighted thing in the middle here saying Phoenix Wright, and then you go over to this and it's Ace Attorney and Ace Attorney instead there. And Ace Attorney is the subtitle for this one, but on all of the others. Oh, that really bothers me. That bothers me way more than it should. That bothers me so much. I'm so annoyed by that. There is a reason, okay. It still bothers me. It bothers me so much. Actually, it's the first thing I noticed when I flicked through these things. It's a spoiler for the fourth game? The fourth game's not even on here. Okay. Okay. I gotta introduce Phoenix Wright. I guess it's just like the subtitle there is Ace Attorney, but then the subtitle gets bumped up to there, and then Phoenix Wright gets bumped up to... no, not allowed. Not allowed. So annoying. So annoying. I'm so bothered by it. Episode 1, the first Turnabout. Alright, we have a dude in an orange jacket with very, very spiky hair. And we have Jingu from Yakuza 1 creepily smiling in the background. Basically, that's why the name in Japanese wasn't Phoenix Wright. Oh, okay. Oh, you know, someone said Gyatsuku Biker or something. I don't remember what it was. Please hope this video won't be copyrighted once it gets. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you for the puns, yes. Never really noticed that. I noticed it immediately. I'm very picky like that. In America, they decided to name the series Phoenix Wright Attorney, but later went back and decided to go with Ace Attorney. Oh, for the first game, they wanted the series to be Phoenix Wright. From the second game on, they figured Ace Attorney to be the series name. Well, Ace Attorney gets the idea, like, when people talk to me, they say Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney gets the idea across because you hear attorney and you immediately know law. Law. It's all about the law. Alright, so, yeah, we have a Jingu. Okay, bold prediction. Bold prediction. I did bold predictions in Danganronpa, and I was always incredibly, ridiculously correct. Jingu in the background's the villain. Because that's a motherfucking Yakuza enemy if I've ever fucking seen one. What else I can still use Phoenix Wright because we're used to it. Well, I'm playing this for the first time in 2021, so Ace Attorney's that. It's a much more encompassing name. It's got attorney in the title. I will play the first Turnabout, thank you. Let's do this, shall we? Blood drops. God, or cherry juice. No, it's blood. It's definitely blood. A woman. Super dead on the floor. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. I knew Jingu was the villain. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Are we always told exactly what happens and it's up to work it out later on? Wait, what? Your prediction was correct. He looks like Jingu from Yakuza. Of course it was going to be him. So, is that how these games go? Do you know the result of the case before you start it and you just got to unravel it with your court of law? Or is it just because this is tutorial? Because they literally just... The gimmick of the case, if just... someone's not guilty, but someone's trying to pin it on them. Not every single case will show the killer, but there are several that do. No pink blood in my visual novel. It's gonna get banned for being too lewd. Lewd? Violent is what I meant to say. Usually they do show it. Okay, so this is gonna be a very different type of thing to Danganronpa then. The whole thing in Danganronpa is working out who done it. We were just shown who done it here, so okay. Okay, expectations are confusing right now of just, oh, okay, they just show you that he's got a scheme to murder someone and then blame it on someone else. Damn you, Jingu! Alright, August 3rd, 9:47 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous! Right! Sup? Hiya, Chief! Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. I gotta say, I love the professionalism of her outfit. I love it. I love it. It's more about the journey than the destination. It's literally about coming to a decision at the end of court case. Okay. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Is that allowed? I guess it's okay. Alright, everyone in chat is immediately horny for Mia. Everyone in chat is immediately horny for Mia. I mean, they did deliberately make the text box so you could still see her cleavage. Like, while the text box is there. So there is that. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. How fitting. And I don't think you're allowed to know you're allowed to know your lawyer. It's the jury I'm thinking of. A lot of people already have lawyers for their trial. You know, it's the jury I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the jury. I very much know how law works. I'm the perfect person to play this. I definitely know how law works. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! I am totally screwed! And it's all that blue bastard's fault! I'm hoping at least one person knows what I'm referencing. I wouldn't object to that outfit. I would wear it. I'd wear it. Yes. Yeah, it's him. Death, despair! Oh, it is a Danganronpa sequel. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. What an introduction to this. What an introduction to his name is literally Butts. There is a man on screen right now who has starry eyes, rains of tear, the biggest sad face I've ever seen on anyone, and the dude's name is Butts. What a franchise we're doing. What a franchise. Nick! Nick? Is that name not even Phoenix Wright? Wait, what? I'm confused now. No, it says Phoenix Wright there. I'm so confused. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. What is this facial expression on you, man? Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. You sounded very, very, very fucking afraid. Also, I feel like shouting out the front of the courtroom, give me the death sentence, I ain't afraid to die, I'm so guilty, is not great for your case. So extra, he's one of my faves. This dude is already ridiculous. He is a man of a lot of personality. Nick is his nickname. Oh my god. I told everyone before we started that everyone needs to speak in puns. Phoenix, right? Phoenix. Larry calls him Nick. Kaito vibes? Kaito if Kaito was a fucking little bitch. I guess. But I can see with the hair and the goatee and the over-the-top attitude and kind of the jacket, different color. This is Kaito if Kaito was a bitch. Larry has no chill and I love it. He is gonna get himself killed with how little chill he has. What? What's wrong, Larry? It's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Oh, wait. Is he being pinned for the murder of his girlfriends? That's rough. That's fucking... No wonder he's saying that he's willing to die. If his partner just died, then yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. It's Jingu. The newspapers say it was you. Does it count as simping if it's your girlfriend's? Does it count as simping if it's your girlfriend's? I don't know if that's how that works. I don't know if that counts. That's rough, buddy. I totally did that, didn't I? That's totally how I said that. So it's only you only simp your girlfriends if you love her. I feel like I've misunderstood what simping is all this time. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Very red blood. She must have had a healthy flow of bloodstream going right to her dead face. A young... I'm being so heartless already, Jesus. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting into the mindset. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. He unfortunately has to deal with a much worse situation now than a dead girlfriend. Having the name Larry Butts. Larry, is this... I don't know if that's... Heartless? I thought this was Phoenix Wright. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not following on from Kingdom Hearts. That's Metal Gear. My best friend since grade school. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, okay. So you two are really close. Our school had a saying. When someone smells, it's usually the butts. What am I getting myself into? What am I getting myself into with this fucking franchise? Alright. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. He's the ultimate lucky student. No, I'm not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What have I gotten myself into? You ever have those moments where you just ponder what the fuck you've done? I told you the puns would be real in this game. I'm like 5 minutes in and I'm just like, smelly butt. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. Just about every single character has their name translated, often into puns. All of them? All of them? Wow. Wow, I'm impressed by just how many they have. The ultimate hopeless romantic. Which apparently we're just referring to as simp at this point. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Going to do. Words are hard. Fuck scripts. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2. I promise it's the only Law and Order reference I'll make. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Should I do voices for this? I normally don't do voices, but I feel like the characters are so ridiculous in this that I should give them voices. Should I? Let me know, and I'll probably ignore it and do it anyway. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Voices would be fun, but it's up to you. The last time I did voices, it was for the Monocubs in Danganronpa V3. And I went so hard with that I coughed up blood in the middle of a video. So it's probably a good idea. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Wright's just gonna basically mine because he's gonna be the most voiced character, so yeah. As long as it doesn't murder your throat, it probably will. I can't hold back. Even in Japanese there are puns, when something bad happens, of course it's him. Voicing can be tiring, sounds fun, go for it. Alright, alright. There's a lot of characters. Oh, it's gonna be, I'm so happy. Yeah, Pain's voice is going to cause pain in my throat. Because if there's something that I'm well known for, it's being able to do a bunch of different voices and do them well and have a lot of different ones. Let's go for it. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Ellipses. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Handshaking, eyesight, fading. Through this hole that is gaming, this world's mine for the taking. Make me king! Sorry, you'll definitely need that skill here. Oh, cool, sick, cool, fuck yeah. Awesome, hell yeah, hell yeah. What about sick rap flows? Do I need them? The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That would be Larry Butts, Your Honor. Tutorial time? Knees weak, Mom spaghetti. Spaghetti on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he is Mom spaghetti to drop bombs. But he keeps Mom spaghetti when he rolled down, the whole crowd goes spaghetti. He opens his mouth, but spaghetti won't come out. Larry Butts! Why am I doing Eminem lyrics in the middle of this game? This is already off the rails. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh, I forgot my best friend's girlfriend's name. I'm a bad friend and a bad lawyer. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? I can't, what voice should I do for her? I don't like that one. Just stern aggressive. I like a stern aggressive way. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name! I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button and check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? I sound like my old middle school teacher? Yeah, no, I'm bad. I'm bad at doing any form of feminine voice in any capacity. I can't. I can't. That's why I don't even bother trying. Cindy, time of death, 7:30. End of July, 4 to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Attorney's badge. No one will believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Alright, and we also have this. We have Mia Fey. We have Larry Butts. Cindy Stone, there's the full name. And Winston Payne. And that's our evidence. Okay. Badge. Badge. Were people saying badge before? Who's this babe with you? Right, looks like my next girlfriend. Jesus Christ. Yo, your girlfriend's cute. She's single? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. I already read that. Gotta love Mia's done with this shit attitude. She is immediately regretting everything. Winston Payne. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're totally right. Oh my god, you are right. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You have demonstrated that you have the ability to read and have comprehension skills of that of a 6-year-old. You are now ready to be the defense attorney. Mr. Payne will leave you wincing in pain. The only thing that leaves me wincing in pain is explicitly censored because it will get me banned from every platform. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Doesn't I feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Meanwhile, his Japanese name is just Ouch. Clever. The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use your R button to check out your truth bullets frequently. Gavel. I need a gavel! How did I get to this point? I don't have a fucking gavel. I need a gavel. This little, maybe I guess you could call Cindy Stone a blockhead. They did have Cinderblock as one of her possible names. Too soon. Because Cinderblocks are made of stone. That's probably what it's meant to be. I need a fucking gavel. After I finish this stream, I'm going to see where I can buy a fucking gavel. I absolutely need one for this. I need to mimic it every time they do it on there. Mr. Payne, the procession may call in its first witness. A gavel and a cinder block. I think if I put a cinder block on this desk, it will fall apart. It is already very, like, falling apart as it is. So I don't think putting a cinder block on there would be a nice idea. Me leaning on it is honestly too much for it. It starts falling apart just on that alone. It's a desk that I keep moving and it's probably making it fall apart because I mistreat it. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Alright. That smoke off your face. Ahem! Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? It's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I wasn't dumb, she wasn't taking my phone calls. She wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. That sounds pretty dumped, bro. He's got a nervous twitch going on. Larry's the worst witness to have. Unfortunate is Larry's middle name. And now I'm just realizing that if that's what you're saying is true, his name is Unfortunate Buds, and that just doesn't sound like a pleasant experience for anyone. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Buds, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Why aren't you talking to the person that she came back with? Just because she put a restraining order against me doesn't mean we weren't still dating. Yeah, like, it's just, she's playing hard to get, you know, after several years of dating. What do you mean one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris the day before she died. Passport added. Passport from the United States of America. This game takes place in America. Everyone be aware that this game takes place in America. Eat your hamburgers. I've seen that thing. I've seen that thing. They eat your hamburgers. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but she did not have a large income. But she did have some large... I wanted to do a large income in her... I'm really bad at this, I'm sorry. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. And cock. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. More cock. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. A badass. Tell me, Mr. Buds, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. One of them was named Cosmo. Oh my god! Are you saying that Kiryu can't sleep with anyone unless he's cooking someone else? That sounds fucked up. Currently, this game takes place in Japan, Tokyo, to be more precise. With English localization, may say the game takes place in America. For some reason. It should be in Tokyo. Every single fucking game I play seems to take place in Tokyo. She gulped us so hard that she died. If that is not the sentence that's written on my gravestone when I die, I'm going to be upset. My favorite Japanese state, Japanifornia. So that's what the California rolls are. That's why they're called that. Should I wait and see what happens or stop him from answering? San Francisco? Oh my god. Big Hero 6 references, let's go. Well, it depends. They call it Japanifornia. Am I even allowed to stop him from talking? He's being, like, interviewed, prosecuted, I don't know the word. Witnessed by the prosecution. Am I allowed to interrupt? Yeah, try. My client had no idea that the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Yeah, as a lawyer, you can object. Okay. So you just object to the question being fucked up. It's just like, that has nothing to do with the case. What are you doing? Okay. Okay. I know how law works. I'm really good at lawing. Oof! Winced in pain! Get it? It's my name! If Larry... It's Larry. Do you think you'll listen? I mean, I can try. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this! She's allowed to sleep with other people. She dumped you. She put a restraining order against you. Okay, we're making that part up, but I'm assuming so. She dumped you. She's allowed to see other men. Fuck this guy. Can I let him go to prison? Am I allowed to do this? Can I just deliberately fail and let him go to prison? Do I get a passing grade if I fail? This dude's not my problem anymore. This dude is not my problem anymore. I'm distancing myself from him. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. You just learnt it, though. You'll get the check, not this. Don't you dare. Decker? You can't hang that against me. Unfortunately, we can't hang people for stupidity. But what about misogyny? Can we do it for that? I mean, outside of the entire criminal justice system is broken beyond reproach, and can't be reformed and needs to be completely done up again from the ground up because it's wrong. But while we're in it, can we do it for misogyny, though? Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? No! Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. This is a court of law, it's not how that works. Uh-oh, he went. I too. Answer honestly, because lying is not gonna help you. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Phoenix Wright is incredibly bad at sign language. He's very bad at sign language. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Or Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Oh my god, I was underselling his voice. Oh my god. It's actually more ridiculous than what I was doing for him. Fuck, I need to adjust my voice for it to be more accurate. Sorry, I didn't realize that Payne's voice was actually that much. Jesus. Alright, let's get into character for a different voice then. Jesus, hell. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Totally not the murderer, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Really? Sawit? His last name just literally Sawit. Wow, they're going for it. I think it's also due to sprite limitations that it seems like he's sucked at signs. He literally just went, That's not much of telling the truth. That's just like 3 of the 4 sprites that Phoenix has. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. I'm getting my voices mixed up. This is a terrible idea for me to do. But in for a penny, in for a pound. They made it like Toad. That's what the objection voice was. The objection voice was Toad. So I'm just doing Toad now. Frank, sorry, I love you so much. They are going for it. I do appreciate it. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witnesses account. Testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed and frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Can I do a thing? Hopefully the voice won't be painful for you. No, I can do Toad voice just fine. I've had a lot of experience doing Toad voice. I can do it just fine. Can I do a thing? Can I yell, objection? Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do now? Do I learn that now? Gotta read through the testimonies first. Okay. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. I'm getting my voices mixed up. They're not gonna be consistent. This is just how it's gonna be. Live with it. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Like I said, the first cases are not gonna challenge your logic. It'll be fine. I'm a genius. I'm a big smart brain. I'll be able to do everything. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity in Mr. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. All right, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave? Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Testimony like that, aka testimony with an immediate contradiction. Immediately. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Like, get right up in there. Make it really uncomfortable for everyone involved. Just shove it in there. Moan while you do it. Be really sensual about it. Get your body really close to him while you do it. Get it right in there. Mia, are you into something here, or what's going on? Mia showed up for more than 1 minute. I'm so blessed. Thank you, game. Every single shot of her, they've got to make sure you can see her cleavage. Like, side on? Nah, but her tits are slightly tilted towards you. And the text box is never covering it up. They know what we're here for. Open the court record with the R button, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Witness's account. Cross-examination. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I don't even remember what voice I did for him. I'm hoping this is it. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving. Dead. These are my pillows, mind you. All right, okay. Horny chat is horny for Mia, and I don't blame him. I coiled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Bam! Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. You don't really need to read the text in the examination. Of course, I know yourself if you don't want to. Yeah, but I like doing voices. Phoenix, a woman is dead. Take this seriously. No, we must have fun. We must have fun in our trials. Hell yeah. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Payne's voice is literally just Toad. It's literally just Toad. This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time! That totally flies in the court of law.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
He literally made a deal about how I remember the time exactly. I remember it so exact that I'm going to point it out and forget the time. Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Hell yeah. We're doing it, baby. We're doing it. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Asshole. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Just calm down. Calm down. All the most fun things in the world happen at the courthouse. They should have a disco ball in courthouses because of how fucking hype and party and exciting they are. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim watching a video of the taped program. Well, I know how to prove this one wrong. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Well, this one's easy as well.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Wright's voice is gonna get me more confident because now he's done something well. Alright. When I lied, I was lying. I was a big fucking liar. I was a massive fucking liar. I'm a massive fucking liar and an absolute idiot because there was a blackout, you dumbass. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. No one watches tapes anymore. You're a fucking liar. Everything is on demand now. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah!
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Damn it, Sawit lied better. He is a terrible liar. He's too busy shimmying. He's too busy shimmying to think about what he's gonna about how good he's gonna lie. Actually, he's doing the anti-shimmy. His head's not even moving. Ah! Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
He looks like he's in defeat, no kink shaming or anything. You can't just judge a man's kinks based on his face. It's fucked up. And yet, I believe you entirely somehow. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock on the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. That's not the murder weapon.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Lie, fucking lie. I'm a big old fucking liar, and I'm a massive fucking liar, because I'm a huge, big-ass liar. I'm such a liar that all I do in my life is fucking lie all the goddamn time. Objection! Your Honor, this motherfucker's a lying piece of shit. He's literally just saying the word lie over and over again. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Kind of love how gullible the judge is just believing anything he hears. Oh yeah, no, there was a clock. No, I guess that would explain it. He's just rolling with anything. Dude's just like, yo, I fucking leave in like 10 minutes to go home. Wrap this up. Any conclusion you come to, I don't care. I just want to go home. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Ah! You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? A lawyer, bitch. Best music in the game? The music is pretty banging in this game so far, I will definitely say. Music is good. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. That's a rope. Everyone. Vibe break.
Your Honor, if I may!
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
Can you show it doing that, or Vibe Cat? I love it.
So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock.
I love that clock so much. It's a clock that looks like a philosopher, and it only tells you the time if you twist the neck.
Do you have any problem with his testimony now?
Yes. If you heard the time by twisting the neck, how did you twist the neck? Bitch.
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it as a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there!
I just did. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her.
It's a gaping hole in the witness and also a problem with his testimony.
Yo, can we... Is it just like if you're found guilty, immediately spikes come out of the ground? Gungnir is summoned and kills you? Get it? Danganronpa references. Hey. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound that you heard. It's the time to get down. This music is great. This music hypes you up to just be like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna get you. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The objection corner theme is always the best songs in the series. This is a great theme. It's a banger. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face!
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never! Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, so... Just throwing a fucking wig at me, asshole! Oh my god, Winston calls your conjecture cringe. Shut up, I hate you! Okay, this is also like the end of the first Danganronpa case where they resort to just saying shut up over and over again because it will definitely prove you wrong. It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Literally just pegged the wig at me. Order in the court, Your Honor. I'd like to call for a recess so I can disinfect my face. Yeah, because it was like the cat pot that hit us. Ew.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
I literally just pointed it out.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully.
Your Honor,
The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... try sounding the clock. Your Honor, if you just get the statue and just shove it right in there, it'll probably make a sound. Probably. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. It's a thinker, so it says I think.
that certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, here he is the thinker after all. Judge would definitely make a sound if he did that at the very least. There would be a sound that happens. I don't know what it would be. I'm actually in the middle of watching a Danganronpa series, so no spoilers in your actions to immense their place. I'm not gonna say like anything about who did or what or anything in Danganronpa. Just, you know, there are some things that are similar that I'm noticing. I'll try not to say anything about what actually happens in Danganronpa though.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! Uh-oh, what's he talking about? No. Well, it may seem like that the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? What happens in Danganronpa? I'm just watching for your reactions to everything. Oh, okay. I don't remember my reactions enough. If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. She just came back from overseas. She just came back from Paris. Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately.
This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
Damn, man, you saw that's why they put you against a rookie. I come all the way here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You liars are all slime! Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Did I fail? Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. But slimes are cured? Oh, the internet is very interested in slimes. In different ways. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I can. I can indeed. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that may prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off. His voice is changing all the time because he's under stress. That's what I'm going with.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
The passport from Paris. If she just came back, it would have been behind while she was over in the wonderful land of Paris. Mia here to save the day. We can't go through our first case without her saving our ass at some point. What would be the point? What would be the point? It's the badge. The badge is in the court record, and it's going to come up as a vital key piece of evidence in the final case of this game, and I'm calling that now. There's no reason for it to be there unless it's at the end. Oh, it's useful now. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Mark my fucking words. I can predict this shit. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? I love the trope. I love the trope. The badge is there to look pretty. No. It's gonna be evidence in the final case. I'm calling it. I'm calling that shit right now. I love the trope of you push someone into such a corner that they just fucking go fall over. Fucking Danganronpa, Jojo, this. I love it. I love it. Motherfucker's just over here trying to say call and he can't get it out. Please, Mr. Did It is my uncle. Yeah, can we just flash on a waist and just up to every one of those? It's gonna be nice. Order! Order, I say! Your Honor, I think the witness has rabies. You probably killed the witness by biting her and giving her rabies. Oh, neck crack, fuck yeah.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
Not me. It's a good bitch.
Mr. Payne, your witness, that dick alive or like what?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Like, seriously, that was like 10 minutes. What the fuck, man? These normally take weeks. But thank you. I get to go home on time today.
And find the true culprit at the...
and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
not guilty! Woo! We did it! Fuck yeah! I love the courtroom confetti coming down from the ceiling! I love it! Woo! And just everyone in the stands just popping off? Yeah! Courtrooms are fun, man. They're so exciting. I get to go home and take a nap. I am a tired old man. I need the naps.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Why is that courtroom confetti? It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let him in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and murdered her. Definitely something that is going to go down well and totally doesn't carry a much larger charge than robbery. Definitely. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Woo! I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought with your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen see the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? His girlfriend's still dead? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy, Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was nah, never mind. She didn't deserve to die. Not gonna stop his feelings for her. He's just a chump, but still. As much as I love this game experience, this first case again, can't help but find it a bit disappointing for an introductory case. The quality of the cases does get much better, especially in the future games. I mean, for literally just giving me a tutorial, it's like, it's still satisfying to just be like, the defendant, like, the witness says something. Oh, it's immediately wrong, bitch! And just press the bitch button back at them. But that's still satisfying. I think it was shown in a comment that someone manually cuts and throws the confetti. I don't know if you're allowed to do that in a court of law, but still. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Oh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Dude just found out his girlfriend, like, died and got away with not killing her after being blamed for it and is immediately just like, your tits are out, can I ask you out? Oh, no, I couldn't. I was the one that got you off the hook. But she you wouldn't have if me didn't step in and say, don't give up, power of friendship, etc. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. I'm pretty sure that's still evidence, man. I'm pretty sorry, Nick, you don't have boobs. But he's ripped. He can punch the shit out of people. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 taught us that. See, really, what I'm doing this Let's Play now to get ready for when he announces the next playable character in Smash in like 5 days from when I'm recording this. That's what I'm doing. Also, again, pretty sure this is still evidence. Yeah, we found the other dude was guilty, but like, that wasn't his trial, so he couldn't go there for it. He was arrested. He wasn't, like, sent to prison. I'm pretty sure this is still evidence. Man boobs, just like swole, like, buff chest. A present? A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Oh, okay. Okay, and that's why they're so weirdly specific, because he made it. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. No, I think she dumped you. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me. I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Larry's weirdly talented at art. It's weird that his name doesn't have art in it, and instead his name is Butts. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really? Isn't that right, Wright? How many times am I gonna do that? Don't you have something to show your friends? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Pretty sure it's this. She took the statue with her. Take that! Take that! Take that, bitch! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive. You weren't just some chump to her. What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she travels to bone other dudes. She probably looked at that statue while her pussy was just filled with cock. Am I like lowering this game to like a different level? Am I like I think I'm going a bit low on it. It was only thanks to you that she could afford to leave you and go to Paris. It's because of you that there was an object in her house that was so powerful that it was able to kill her. When you think about it, Larry, you did get her killed. For these post-case, show something trials, bits usually only give you one chance to pick the correct option. Well, fortunately, I got it then. Yay, I'm good. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick! I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. A little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. They should make that official merchandise. Would be really cool to have. The very first murder weapon. Do you get it with the cherry juice on it or not? Or can you get variants? Like, you get a special variant that has, like, wax melted onto the top for the cherry juice. But that's, like, a limited edition one. You gotta pay a little bit extra for it. Where the other one, they make a lot more of, and it doesn't have the cherry juice. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. Specifically, the one that was the murder weapon. Well, you get two variant. You can buy either variant. But and it says like on the packaging, heavy enough to be a real murder weapon. And then someone's going to be charged with that. 1 in 100 has cherry juice, 1 in 1,000 has actual blood. Oh, Jesus Christ. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them and the heart of the cards. Or something like that. You get murdered if you buy it, which is a bonus. I don't know if that's a bonus. That's a Homer Simpson. That's good. That's bad kind of situation. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Believe in the you that believes in you. Don't believe in the me that believes in you. Or something other Gurren Lagann thing. There was a guy who looks like Kaido, so the reference still works. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Hang on the edge of tomorrow. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. Yeah, we're the ones that get dinner with the fuck you, Larry. We'll drink a toast to an innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Or, yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Ooh. I'm hitting buttons on my keyboard because I'm getting so excited. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me, It's alright, we work pro bono. We're just doing it out of the good of our hearts. We don't need money. These suits are actually really cheap, don't worry about it. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Oh boy, he's getting a date! Or to be, Nick. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Okay. Now I need to find a doctor friend to help fix my kidneys. Because of all of the drinking? Because of all the drinking we're going to be doing because we're going to be getting late. Like that? I guess. A new episode has been added. Saving. Do not turn off the system. I will say... The game just asked me to save, but I'll save again. Let's just save like 1,000,000 times. That's an eerie way to end the case. Yeah, it's very odd that it's just like... Beep. Hello, this is Maya. I don't know who Maya is. I don't know what type of voice. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. I knew it. The clock kills whoever owns it. It is a cursed clock. It is a cursed clock. See, I told you the Homer Simpson thing was right. Has the next case started? Did we immediately jump into the next case, or is this just like a post-case thing? Because also, that first case took an hour and a half. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? It automatically goes on to the next one after saving? Oh, okay. This is the start. Okay, so after saving, it automatically goes on to the next one. Okay, okay. So, call it there. I know it's a short thing, but I've been told that, like, from this point onwards, shit gets long. And also, I'm really hot and sweaty because of this stupid fucking jacket. No, from what we're discussing on the Discord, they get very, like, from what we're discussing on the Discord, it's just like, we're probably going to divide every case that isn't the first one into multiple streams. And even each section of stream is going to take a while. So I will probably call it there then. Because it's gonna be a while before we, like, get to the next, like, satisfying endpoint, I guess. I know it's a bit disappointing that, like, the first stream for this is short, but that's what we ended up realizing on Discord anyway when we're discussing it. But hey, that's just how it's gonna be. Also, like, I would like to continue, but I am so sweaty. I am so sweaty with this fucking jacket on. I regret it. I regret it immensely. But still. But yeah, sorry to cut, like, the first one short, but tutorial case, it's short and stuff like that. We are going to be doing this, like, twice a week. Not every, some weeks it may only be once. We're going to be doing this, like, twice a week. So it is still going to be very, very consistent. It's not, I'm not going to do this like Danganronpa where I only do it once a week kind of thing. This is going to be like my normal other LPs where I stream it, like, twice most weeks. So yes, I'm actually going to be streaming this again in, like, 2 days. So yeah, so sorry that the first one's, like, a little bit short, but, like, big excitement, yeah, let's do Ace Attorney, and then the first thing's, like, really short, but that's just how it's gonna be. I'll say so far, I'm excited. That first case has made me excited. That's what it's done. The dialogue is funny. The, if satisfying cases is gonna be, like, satisfying, if solving cases is gonna be satisfying like that, like, the moment that he says something and you can work out that thing and do your objection, that's fun. That's satisfying. It's satisfying to outsmart the person on the stand and just be like, bitch, nah, though. That is satisfying. But yeah, no, it is, I mean, I'm definitely excited to see how this develops and evolves and everything like that. Like, how far can we push this court system? Like, honestly, my only gripe so far, and people might hate me for this, I'm not the biggest fan of the art style. I think people's faces look weird. Like, so far, that's, like, the music's good, I like the sound effects, they're GBA-y as fuck, and stuff like that. The writing's good, the puns are ridiculous, and I love it, and everything like that. And I'm hoping that, like, solving the cases and doing your objections and stuff like that is, like, satisfying as it, like, just gets more and more to just be like, fuck yeah, we got you now, bitch. I hope that's, like, satisfying as the series goes ahead and stuff like that. But yeah, like, if I had to have any criticism so far, it's I'm not the biggest fan of the art style because I think the faces look a bit weird. But, like, that's, like, my one, and that's it. I do prefer the original pixelated versions over the new HD sprites. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen what the pixelated sprites are like, but yeah, no, this is a bit interesting. But this is the easiest way to record this game, so that's what I went for. This is the easiest way to record this game, so it's what I went for. Like, if I was gonna do it on DS, I'd have to buy the DS games. They may not even be the pixelated stuff like that. So yeah, easiest way to do it, so that's what I went for. I didn't realize that, yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the art style, but that's fine. But that is it for me for now. Can I, like, press the start button again? No, I'm just stuck on this screen. I will know for the future that when we save it is when it continues, so I'll, like, end it on the same screen and stuff like that. But for now, that is the first episode of Ace Attorney. Stay tuned for, like, 1,000 more in the future for both the rest of this game and the other 10 games in the franchise. I am excited, and I hope you are all too. This is definitely the series that has the most people excited because it's a big fucking deal. We're finally getting around to Ace Attorney. But yes, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, this is version 2, signing out. This jacket is so fucking hot. Oh my god. Oh. I am melting. I am melting so badly. I can't even get the damn thing off. I'm gonna take it off now. I'm stuck now. I'm now. I'm stuck. Help! Help! I'm stuck. Fuck. God damn it. Sorry y'all had to see this. I just wanted to get it off because it was hot, but... Did the jacket have to be so tight? I did my Kyoko cosplay, I think 7 years ago? No, 7 years. Yeah, 7 years ago. Yeah, 7 years ago, 2014. Or was it 2015? No, I can press the buttons. I'm just actually stuck though. I actually can't get my arm down. So the problem is that my arms are so sweaty that my arms are like stuck to the inside of it. I'm sorry you all had to see this. God damn it. Yeah, no, I put on a lot of weight since I did this cosplay. No matter how I lift my arm, it just doesn't come out. It's slowly... and I think I can't get my other arm around enough to like grab it. Ah! Fuck me! Ah! Yes! But not!